What's up, guys? It's your boy Danrue. Okay, so you guys have been asking. So I figured I'd start it off with some little GTR content because you guys are asking. So I will tell you guys everything about my car and everything you need to know. And if you have any more questions, just message me. Hope you guys enjoy this. Let's get to it. Guys, besides the fact of it being hot as hell in Arizona and I have a hoodie on and a beanie, doesn't make no sense. Don't worry about that. We're gonna get to that. Had a crazy night. Guys, so basically this is my 2017 fully built Nissan GTR by the shop Houston in Texas. All Boost Logic parts and tuned by Rob Harper. So let me show you guys a little bit about the car so you guys can get to know it. So this, guys, is a stock crank 3.8 built motor, diamond pistons, Manley rods if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong because I really don't freaking know. No, I'm just kidding. 12 injector setup, 17s on top, 1300s on the bottom, stock manifold, ported, stock throttle bodies, 1200X kit, turbos. I have carbon rotors, carbon ceramics I installed. I installed them last year. TE37s, all the way around for now. If you guys seen some videos recently, I usually have my Boost Logic B-locks, I can't even talk, 17s with some M&H's on the back. They hook really well, but these hook pretty good. I guess I do have Motec, so you know, Motec helps, just to let you guys know. Inside the car, nothing crazy. Carbon seat, carbon bucket seat. We got trash in there. The car is definitely Motec, but it's still ran on Ecutech on the TCM. I don't know if you guys know that. That's pretty much how it happens. I have DSS axles and the full 4.5-inch Magnum exhaust from Boost Logic. As you guys can see. Yep. I have billet front diff cover, wave track in the front. So technically, if you guys do not know this, all GTRs are not all-wheel drive. They're actually open diff in the front. It's actually a 3-legged monster. So like I was saying, guys, yes, the front diff is an open diff. So technically speaking, all GTRs come factory, not all-wheel drive. They're 3-wheel drive. So if you guys didn't know that, you learn something new every day. So yes, wave track installed in the front, built tranny, Shep, 1K drag pack, stream dots and gears, and it hooks sometime. We make about 1400. I think we maxed out 1420, something like that, maxed out. And I had a blast with it. I have the Boost Logic front race mount intercooler. If you guys are wondering what these are, this is what I should have had the first time I ran my car, and my bumper wouldn't have ripped off, but it helps hold up the bumper. Some extra sense. This is Titanium Works, but Shop Houston has their own brackets for this, so Shop Houston custom this for me. Big shout out to them. I'm gonna finish powder coating these later. Probably get them red. The Shop Houston was gonna finish it, but I was like, no, give me my car, I want it now. I was impatient. Texas 2K was coming around the corner, and their powder coat guy takes a little while. He takes his time, and I didn't have time. No, I didn't. You know, having a car like this, guys, it's fun. It's great. It gets pricey. Stuff will break eventually. You guys don't realize that, and then that's where it's like, you know, just because you build a powerful car doesn't mean it's gonna last forever. You have to maintenance. I change my oil every 500 to 1,000 miles. Rear end fluid, trans, you got to change everything frequently. It's not like a regular car. You got to treat it like a baby. You got to treat it like a child. A lot of work, a lot of determination to maintenance this car. You have to maintenance it. You have to treat it with respect, just like it's like a human being, you know. And as car enthusiasts, you guys know that we love our cars. and some people don't understand why we love our cars. But this is my baby. I love her to death. And if there's any more questions you guys have, you know, please let me know. I'll be down to answer any questions you guys have about the car. Hit the comments below. Whatever you guys want to know, you know. This is the AMS. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's really sweet. This is the AMS rear carbon. You see most of them come like way up. I was like, nah, I want this one. Simple. It's got the V carbon. Pretty sick. Pretty sick. So anyway, guys, right now, this setup works really good. Excuse me, guys. This setup really good. The ET Streets are great tires for the street, but it also depends on what street you're on. Asphalt, concrete works different. I know you guys want to see that. Boost Logic. It's pretty sick. The only thing I've been, you know, you deal with, like I was saying earlier, you deal with stuff, guys. You don't realize, like right now, I'm dealing with a simple. It's more of a DSS problem. You can't, like, you know, everything doesn't work out how you want it, especially when you rush the shop. You know, Texas 2K, I ended up taking my car, drove it before the shop really got to hit some test runs in it. They did a couple and they're like, okay, you know, and I drove it. Texas 2K, had a good time doing pulls in the car, little things like I'm a B-locks. So after hit, my B-lock started leaking, and I had to tighten the damn, I had to torque my damn B-locks. I was like, is my fucking shit leaking here? I had to torque them back down, you know, hit after hit. Then we realized, like, the rear right axle, the DSS axle, it keeps shaking in the back, so it throws off my ABS and VDC. Hit after hit after hit, it was doing that. So now I got to send off the stub that goes inside the rear end on the DSS axle, send that back to Shep. They'll have to remachine it and get that fixed for me. But like I said, man, it's just, you know, owning a car like this takes a lot of maintenance, a lot of patience. But when you get it, it's fun, you know. Like I said, you know, there's a couple more things I didn't describe in the car. The Boost Logic breather, I recommend it. You know, it separates and bypasses and throws oil back into the motor. Tile, 50mm blow-off valves. I think this is the best blow-off valves on the market. It's not doesn't need to be. It works. You know, it's releases pressure, no back pressure. You know, damages your turbo. A lot of guys don't know that it's damaging your turbos and your motor. But no, I'm just saying, what do I know? Anyway, 3-inch intakes, titanium intakes. I might dress the car up a little bit more. Couple little things. I will get this and this powder coated. I'll probably do red where the silver is. I was gonna do my throttle bodies, but I'm gonna just keep them like they are, because I've had so many people tell me about these throttle bodies and like, yo, don't take your throttle bodies apart and powder coat them because they never work the same. I'm like, you know what, fuck it, just leave it like it is. It is what it is. But I'm just basically trying to keep the car last as long as it can, you know. Shit does break over time. You guys just have to respect the car and it'll respect you. You feel me? Shit happens, but then you gap everything and then you just forget about everything. You feel me? Does that make sense? Well, guys, that's pretty much all about the car, guys. I mean, if you guys want to see more footage, you know, please let me know. It's my baby, it's my everything. I love this car. It was my dream car for years. Finally got it. God blessed me. I can't complain. I work my ass off every day. I always think about content because this is how I make my money. And I also like to entertain at the same time, so it benefits me. And I appreciate you guys. You know, I come from nothing, man. I'm not some rich kid, grew up in the suburbs, none of that. You know, I ain't had nothing growing up. You know, my dad busted his ass for 2 weeks straight just to get me a PlayStation 2 when they came out a long time ago when I was a kid, you know. Never forget those days. You know, my dad was trying everything from crushing cans, aluminum cans. He was going that far, you know. He was finding cans to crush for me to give me that PlayStation. You know, my family didn't have a lot of money growing up, but he was my stepdad too, by the way, just in case you guys, you know, my biological father was never in my life. But yeah, God is good, man. Just gotta stay faithful. Believe in yourself. It's gonna take you far. Well, guys, yep. So that was a little heart to heart for you guys. I'm not no crazy ass person or nothing like that, but love my baby to death. Anyway, love you guys.